What's sad is we are our own worst enemies in the Republican Party. And, I've been consistent on this. I think there's fraud in every election. Our elections are not great. We've got, early ballots that go out for 27 days. There's so many places where fraud can happen. But what I live in is the world of what you can prove. And I spent 2 years out there fighting, trying to find how I could prove that this was not legit. And ultimately, I could not find evidence of large-scale material fraud. I got asked that in Congress at a hearing by Daniel Goldman. And I said, look, I don't have evidence of large-scale material fraud. And that's really the key. I don't live in the world of thoughts and feelings. I live in the world of what I can prove. When a sheriff says something, you've got to be able to prove that in a court of law beyond a reasonable doubt. I have a different burden of proof than the average citizen does. And I think people expect that of me. So while those things are legitimate in many cases, even those folks couldn't prove exactly who it was that did it. You still have to have somebody that you're going to go charge when you talk about these things. We've been able to go after little, one-offs here. We're currently working some cases where they're trying to do stuff again. So this is always an ongoing battle. But when you talk about large-scale material fraud, there hasn't been a sheriff or a law enforcement officer across this country that has been able to put it to one person and say that person did that.